Hey everybody, we're back with another trailer reaction video, and we'll be reacting to Transformers Rise of the Beast. Now, in the first time in a mighty long time, I'm actually excited for a Transformers movie because they're finally introducing the uh, uh, Maximals and the Predacons, the Beast Wars. And I remember watching Beast Wars when I was a little kid, early '90s. That that went together with the TV show Reboot, which I also loved, even though it was early CG. It had some. It had its yeah. You can look back on it and say like, wow, that's kind of crappy, but it's like it had charm to it that it still. I remember it having great writing, and the characters were fun to watch. As a matter of fact, one of my TV show reviews I want to be doing next year will be going through, at the very least, season one of Beast Wars, and reviewing that, and just to tie it into Transformers. The last time I watched the live action Transformers movie was the first one. Michael Bay really kind of got his dick pressed all over the place, and it's like his little. It's kind of like with Tim Burton with all the goth stuff and everything he does. Michael Bay got like explosions, American flag, the truce, gratuitous female body exploitation, blah blah blah, and it's like it kind of, it really. And it's like, the gratuitous humor is, at least was supposed to be humor, but it wasn't really funny. His mannerisms like really turned people off. It was crappy, and it's like, and he did it almost the same thing with the Ninja Turtles. And it's like, oh god, the first one was all right, but like I didn't bother with the sequels. I knew they were all gonna be crappy. I hear Bumblebee was actually, because he hadn't had any involvement in that, and it was actually good. I didn't see it personally myself because it's like, I don't hate Bumblebee, but I don't want to watch like a Bumblebee movie. It was just him. It'll be the same thing. I'll feel the same way if it's just a Transformers movie was just Optimus Prime, and it's like, I like Optimus Prime, but a movie with just him isn't a Transformers movie because it's supposed to be about this war between these two factions of Transformers. Now, I personally like Beast Wars a little bit more than the OG Transformers, because the Beast Wars is supposed to be like the predecessors to the Transformers that we know. And yeah, I love it. Scorponok, Dinobot. I think Dinobot is supposed to be like a predecessor to Starscream, I think. At least that's what I remember. And I always remember Megatron in Beast Wars, the way he just enunciates certain things, like yes, and it's like that always stuck with me. But I love Beast Wars, even as it's like the sequel to it, like I think it was Transmetal, something like that. And some people say it's not as good as its original Beast Wars stuff, but I still kind of like it, even though they finally went back on to their home planet and still was fighting each other, blah blah blah. I still kind of still liked it, but I definitely want to do reviews on those. But anyway, this is probably the first Transformers movie in a long time that I actually want to go to the theaters and actually see. And I think Michael Bay might still be funding it or producing it, but he's not directing it or writing it. At least I don't know. From what I understand, his involvement doesn't go far beyond that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, let's check out Transformers 7. God, Lee. God, it might just reboot the entire thing at this point. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. It was all a dream. And no stereotypical Transformers either. God, that was so annoying. Optimus Prime!
Stand down! I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
I kind of wish they just start with the humans. Like, nobody cares about that part. I bet you this could be like the most boring part. Just like with the Godzilla and King Kong stuff, it's like nobody cares about the humans.
I'm not driving. And if you don't know, now you know.
That's pretty dope.
Brand love is the Brooklyn way.
This pseudo Justice Smith. Cheetor! Where's Rat Trap?
Of all the threats, from both your past
Why not?
and future,
Scorpionox, terrorize!
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Cheetor!
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real.
Okay, here's the thing. Like I said, I don't think we need any of these human characters. I think there's gonna be the boring part. But as it stated in the trailer, it's like, you know, our world was transformed years ago, but you still got people shocked to have like transforming machines in that world. By this point, you should be freaking used to it. If they're still continuing on with like the whole franchise where Michael Bay started, which I thought Bumblebee kind of rebooted all that stuff, but irregardless, they should be used to it. Why this girl is like freaking out, or this guy freaking out like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's real. I was like you should be like, you know, like you shouldn't be shocked anymore. It's like, I think after like the third film, you think you'd be less shocked. Like, oh, okay, my boombox is transformed. Like, okay, I guess I got a transformer in my house now. So it should be like blasé at this point. But yeah, I'm actually excited to see this, because only I saw like the first Transformers, didn't see any other stuff. I think I'm more interested in going to see this, because more so because of Beast Wars, and seeing Cheetor kind of wish like we saw like Rat Trap, and well, we got a shot of Rhinox, and he's always dope. But yeah, like you definitely check out Beast Wars. It's really fun. And yes, I know the CGI is kind of like very, very early stages, but it was the predecessor to what we got right now. I think like without it, we wouldn't have things like Frozen or most stuff we see in the MCU and all this other stuff. Like, it was the catalyst. That and Reboot was the catalyst. So show some respect. But yeah, that's all the trailers that I've been wanting to react. I put up Indiana Jones 5, the Guardians 3, what was the other one? I'm blanking on it. Bad Batch Season 2 trailer. So check all those out. But yeah, I'm excited to see those as well. This one as well. So like, I'm not hating on it. Hopefully they don't shit the bed when this movie comes out. I want to actually do generally good, and not just because you know, China's paying them. Actually has some legit story behind it, and not just, well, clearly there's no explosions, there's no Michael Bay mannerisms from what I'm seeing from the trailer. But like I said, I don't care for the humans, but you know, there's gonna be wasting time with them. It's gonna slow down the movie, you can just tell. But anyway, I will see you guys in an hour for the Game Awards live stream. So So look forward to that. So I'm gonna give me something to eat, fuel up, and then I'll be back ready to check that out. But anyway, I will see you guys then.